Paul Blart, Paul Blart, Paul Blart, Paul Blart.
Welcome to the party roll. We are.
Welcome to Party Roll World.
I'm Corey.
I'm Steven. I'm Matt.
Watch Paul Blart, Mom Part 2.
Paul Blart.
Don't mess with his mom.
Paul Blart.
Welcome to Corey Murders, everyone.
Boy, your face is all red like a strawberry.
Oh my god. We just embarrassed Matt by saying his nickname Paul Blart in the theme song.
Whoa.
I hate that show so fucking much. And
I've never seen
get
it
why
so
it's so
much.
funny.
What show are you talking never about, seen it. Corey? You talking about
Flames.
Paul Blart?
Flames round my head.
Paul Blart, it's a good show.
That's a good show.
Party Roll's a 9.
Don't bring that weak shit in here, Mark.
No, I'm not rolling really well.
13. I got a 17. That's
As a
that's-
can.
Nineteen.
Roll it
pretty
again.
good.
I could die.
19 again.
Like your dice.
Thank you.
Got a 10.
They didn't look like they did in the pic. This one kind
Eat
of
it.
does. The others don't.
Eat it, whore.
Who was it? It was
Wow.
That was
Goddamn.
That was a Paul Blart quote.
No, it wasn't. It was Grandma's boy.
That was in the part where he killed the hooker, right?
Yeah.
He said, "Boom, eat it, whore, eat it, whore."
They had to edit. That's on the extras.
That's how the uncensored Paul Blart.
Paul Blart
His daughter,
unrated.
just cusses
Whore
all
mall.
the time. All right, let's do this while
Anyway,
I'm still rolling
we were
hot.
walking to the guy.
Yep, lost it.
Damn it.
I'm still chucking my stick around so I can find where I'm supposed to go.
Fumbles is actually delaying you guys incredibly because he keeps running random directions wherever his stick goes.
So last episode, we slept in a hotel with Paul Blart, and then we walked down to
You met a young
little-
young man named Tyty. You proceeded
our
to
pretty boy, lovely boy.
feel his thighs and call him a little bitch.
It's to make him better and stronger. It's for his own personal growth.
It's his
You are my
adventuring
Padawan,
training.
and this is how you will learn.
Yes.
You know,
This is
it's
how you grow as a man.
adventure training.
So you guys have been walking for a good ways. You've been trying to pull information out of him about
Oh
the,
yeah, we are.
about the religion of the island. He doesn't know too much. He knows about as much as any
You're so
any,
naive.
Any teenage boy.
about any any kid would know about
Naive,
the religion
young,
that
and
they've been told they
inexperienced.
practice.
He's really obsessed with One Direction.
Oh god, I was
Bumbles
gonna make a reference. I'm gonna be like, his favorite is, but I don't know any of their fucking names.
Harry Styles is the one. Just say Harry Styles.
Jonas
Wait,
Brothers?
of the
Are they?
Are the Jonas
wait, Harry
Brothers in One
Styles
Direction?
of the Style Project.
Yes.
I remember that website.
Is NSYNC still popular?
Yes.
Justin
That's
Timberlake.
what all the
I think
kids
the
like.
rest of them killed themselves.
Justin Timberlake, the comedic actor from my favorite movie where he's like, the time makes them
from
die.
In Time?
Saturday
Just
Night
in
Live.
Time, the movie.
Just in time.
Saturday Night Live. The movie.
It's called In Time. You know they were going to call it Just in Time. But they're like, no, that'll be dumb. Then people will think this isn't a good movie. They'll have to watch that to figure it out.
So is that where
Movie criticism
at
cast.
the beginning of the movie he has tight little tiny curls, and in the movie they're kind of more wavy
Little-
and not as
bleached
awkward.
curls. Frosted tips, you know.
Watch the evolution of Justin.
Okay.
You guys have been
Justin
walking
Roll.
We have, okay.
for a good hour 15. He says,
Talking about an NSYNC and shit.
and the Ty raises up his hand. He says, "Oh wait,
It's my favorite part of the song.
I always love this moment."
I always love this moment.
Tearing up my heart. Okay, he.
That's his great song, Tai Tai.
This is my favorite
You're
part.
doing very well.
Right when you guys crest this hilltop. Come on, come look.
I'm very cautious.
We're about to hear the crescendo of the song.
What? What?
You run up to the hilltop, and in front of you is a sprawling walled city, almost like gleaming in the sky in front of you, as
So
if
bright.
almost as if the it's about midday, and almost as if the light is coming from the city instead of reflecting off of it. But you do see the sun in the sky, and it's kind of
Are the buildings made of crystal or something?
it's pretty far off. No, it's not.
You can't fool me,
Almost gleaming white. It's very, very bright.
I know you're not made of crystal. You're not a volcano.
Okay, so this is the main city.
So this is the city of Telanthis. Ooh, it's named after our king.
Telanthis.
King bitch Telanthis.
King of the bitches.
I can't wait till you guys just tell them all your cool adventure words.
Me either.
What's up, bitch?
Yo, cunt, I heard you're the king or whatever. Like, I give a fuck.
As well,
It's me, Chad Warden.
it's pretty close now, so let's go.
Let's go.
So you guys all hold hands and start skipping.
Yes.
We go Dorothy style to the Emerald City.
We skip all the way down there.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
One fine day in the Emerald City.
Is that,
As
from-
you get
is that Wicked?
Yes.
Wicket.
Wicked.
Oh, I heard.
You were a Broadway
I
cast.
thought you were talking about like the Ewok.
I once left Michigan to go to New York,
Yeah.
and I saw that.
Really, dude?
Yeah, that was cool.
Fucking nice.
That was good.
I only saw it in the Michigan City Broadway cast.
I want to see Book of Mormon.
Michigan
Oh,
City.
I want to see
There's
that
not
so
even
bad.
a Michigan
The
city,
city-
so I don't know where you're getting
The
that
city
from.
of Michigan City, Michigan.
You know, the capital of Michigan, Michigan City.
That joke isn't falling even remotely thin.
No.
25 episodes ago.
It's falling hard, Mark. Real hard.
Fumbling up.
Fumbling around.
Dude, I like our Michigan pride, though.
I do too.
It's a good state.
Don't mess with Michigan.
It's a good state.
It's the poster on our wall of our Matt Studios.
Where we do our podcast
Man,
in our corner.
don't you guys hate when you have to get from the mitten to the other part of the state we live in? Man, how do you even do that? I don't know. It's stupid.
You gotta take the road.
Cross the lake.
I've lived in the thumb.
He's in the thumb right now, actually.
Help me, I'm in a
Get
thumb.
your thumb out of there, Corey. Thumbs aren't supposed to go
That's
there.
not where thumbs
My
goes.
thumb mitt.
That's where thumbs come from.
Ooh.
Thumb
Anyways,
gum.
let's go.
As you guys
And
close-
tie, that's how thumbs work.
Good explanation.
I hope we've imparted some wisdom
Wow,
on this
guys,
child.
thanks. What was he doing with his thumb there?
So, how far are we into the city now?
As you get closer to the city, you realize there's a bit of a kind of an outer city around the outskirts. It's
Hold on 1 second.
Is this the Attack on
What are we-
Titan
what are
thing
we
where it's
doing
like
here?
walled cities and walled
You want to meet
cities?
the king?
Yeah, what are we doing
We're gonna
here?
insult
We
the
were
king.
contracted to help out. I don't know what we're doing, actually.
King's
Don't-
kingdom is
you know, this in
failing.
episode 1.
Erdrin
He's the
sent for us.
usurper.
He just said to go to the thing.
Yeah,
He sent,
I
he
know-
sent this
Oh,
poor
yeah.
kid to help us.
Yeah,
Get to the thing.
we are responding to a summons.
But we'd
that
be
Erdrin put
okay
out.
if he wasn't, because I have my stick.
Right. Yeah, we're supposed to go to the summons.
Right.
Wait, so what
Right.
actually?
We got jury
On a
summons.
side note, what happened to the rest of the heroes that were with us? Did they just like die or
Kinda
something?
Curious too.
Probably.
Did they all fall into
It's a
the
good
ocean?
question.
They've been there the whole time.
Hey
They're here.
guys!
Stop
hey.
asking so many fucking
No,
questions.
Billy.
They stayed on the original ship, actually.
They never left.
wanna come with.
Just sitting on the ship.
So
They
they,
stayed.
no.
they just sat on that ship
Fuck
waiting for somebody to
that.
come repair it.
They just Captain Balzac just totally
Them and
enthralled
Balzac
them.
just like playing cards,
That's right. And won their hearts over.
I accept that.
drinking crow oil,
Delicious.
Shouldn't drink too much of it.
Will coat your lungs.
get creaky.
Gives you gas.
Getting tricky with it.
Gas. Gives you crow gas.
Bro.
Okay, so we're gonna go meet the king. 'Cause,
Glad you're so enthralled.
Because we're the epic heroes.
It's
think
an
it's-
honor that we get to do
I
this.
think it's all the Paul Blart bullshit. It's just melted my mind.
Sorry.
Because it's so awesome.
As you approach the city,
Best
you see
movie 2016.
so there's kind of an outer city, like a like
2016.
trade area, that kind of thing, like it's outside the walls.
Okay, so you got
yeah.
a market out there.
Yeah, markets,
Okay.
DM market.
those kinds of things.
Selling rugs and shit and baskets with snakes in them and
Yeah.
things like that.
Baskets with snakes in them. There's a little guy.
Playing flute.
It doesn't matter if it's India or Arabia. All the bazaars look that way, exactly like
Quite
that.
bizarre.
How bizarre. So,
Very bizarre.
Got your reference.
thanks.
OMC in the house. Corey, do you have 311 tickets also? Or am I just going by myself?
You're all by yourself on that one.
Okay. I don't know if I want to go. We'll see.
Dude, don't get so down on
Dude,
yourself.
can't wait to see. Can't wait to see 311 at the Michigan Coliseum.
I got Slayer tickets though.
Fuck yeah!
What's up?
I didn't
Slayer and
win
King
those.
Diamond, motherfuckers.
D-Town, Michigan, representing
Diamond's
Detroit,
King
Detroit,
Diamond,
Michigan.
hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
King Diamond and Jungle Rat. That should be great.
Got it for
and,
$10.
and a bunch of other shit bands.
Oh, it's a festival, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit, man.
So, is there anything we need to like do while we're in
we'll
the
talk metal
market or
later.
bazaar?
Don't worry, we got time.
Oh no,
Don't worry.
you guys are kind of in a hurry now
Keep
because
metals.
you are heading to meet the king. But it's like, yeah, they have all sorts of stuff here. I bet you could find like even more of those sticks that you like.
Is there a red box?
Wait, so since all the buildings are secretly made of
like
diamond
2
that they want to
days late.
admit, is his name King Diamond? Because that would be fucking awesome.
His name is King Crimson.
Oh,
Is it really King Crimson?
No,
it's King Diamond. That's his nickname. I'm gonna call him that. It's been
King
decided.
Diamond.
He goes, "Hello, adventurers! Don't break the oath."
So you guys reach the walls through all the market
That
area.
was a really good King Diamond.
I stopped at Sbarro and got some pizza.
2 guards stand on either side, and they see Ty approaching, and
Sorry, don't break down. That's really good. Pretty sure that's one of their lyrics.
hell, ladder. These the men.
Hello.
Gee golly, they are.
His
Golly
like
gee
wide eye.
These are the best
optimism.
adventures I've ever seen.
Loving his eye.
Sure. Well, come on in.
We're ready.
Neat.
We're ready to meet your so-called king.
They had this really cool word they were calling us and the king and everyone.
I, like,
what was that
Jump
word?
up and like, put my little hand
the
on
word
his mouth.
was noble. They pronounced it wrong. But they called everybody noble, and it's just a weird pronunciation from the various places we're from.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, well, come in.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Oh, we will. Don't you
Unenthusiastic guard.
They're kind of
there.
looking at all this weird motley crew in front of them.
You like what you see, boy.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
It'll
I'm like,
last
trying
longer.
to slap his sword out of his hand or whatever, but it doesn't work.
You just kind of like slap your arm.
Yeah.
We're just answering the summons for the best heroes of the land.
Yeah,
For the
come
best,
on, go
greatest,
in.
most handsomest heroes.
Yes, that is us.
Well, up this way, guys. As you walk in, the path is very wide. There are houses all along the way. Big kind of 2-story houses. There, you can tell they're built of
Fat cat.
almost kind of like
Fat
a
cats in their houses.
looks kind of like a sandstone, possibly. So that's why everything is kind of white.
Fucking
From a
fat cats with
distance.
their fucking sandstone.
Dude, why don't you use your ring so we can
Why
figure
can't
out
they
what
use moss
type
and
of stone
sticks
this
like the
is?
rest of them?
Yeah, use your ring.
I put it on and I put my hand against the stone.
Roll for it. I'm gonna see if that rings something.
Okay.
Roll to see if your fingers are too fat to put the ring on.
I put my hand on his hand. I rolled a 15.
Hello.
All right. You can tell this is most likely some kind of limestone.
It's gonna be a limestone.
I prefer
If,
lemon
now,
stones.
if you were to lick
Very
it,
sour. I scraped some off into my margarita.
Carl 7 just has a drink in his hand at all times. But a very, very lady drink.
yeah, like a Cosmo.
Lady
or-
drink drunk.
It's the taste I like. And the presentation, really.
It's sterile and I like the taste.
I like to be treated nice. All right.
Yeah.
I like to be treated nice.
I'm Carl, the lady.
So head up through all the
Head up, guys.
long streets, all the way. You're heading up, going upwards just a little bit. You reach quite a few. Or you get to a kind of a fountain area. Sort of, you can tell it's kind of the center of town. This fountain's actually working.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nice.
water.
Oh,
There's not any dead creatures in the water.
No.
Wow, that water's clear.
It's a pretty sprawling city. There's people going to and forth. There's more. There's more. You can tell trading and things going on inside the city. He kind of turns around to you. Yeah, as you saw outside, this is a big trade hub. Everybody comes by our island.
Cool.
Cool story, Tyty. What's your favorite thing to get at the trade hub, Tyty?
Oh, they have this stuff.
Okay, that's enough of this story. Continue. Continue leading, not talking.
You guys are seeing now. You can definitely see the castle in the distance a little bit. rising, gleaming parapets and all
Damn,
that.
why are we having to walk so far? My feet hurt.
Can we get just one pet, or do we have to get a pair of pets? I really don't
pair
have
of
that. I'm
parrots.
not ready for the responsibility of 2 pets at once.
I'm done.
Ah,
Click.
thank you for
My
tuning into
mom
the last
said-
episode of Party Roll Podcast.
There's been so many worse ones than that by me and Steven.
No,
was
he's
the
in no
worst
room to
one
criticize.
Today.
That's true. I thought it was okay.
Love it. Good
All right.
stuff.
Good job. Good job.
You tell the city is kind of built in sort of a spiral fashion, like a layout. No, I think so yeah. They say spiral. No, it's circle.
Tickles?
Yeah, I was like, it goes.
Spiral would be
up and
interesting. Yeah,
it
that'd be
goes
awesome.
That would be pretty fucking
No, it's
awesome.
built in kind of like a.
Oh, the city is fractals. Oh,
Like
God.
kind of a spoken,
Oh, God, I
like a
can't-
spoken wheel kind of
tripping
city.
balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So one center, and then a bunch of spokes go out to the outside. I know what a wheel is.
That's
I
like
know.
the
He's-
Iron Throne.
The whole time
kingdom.
he's kind of gibbering around in front of you about all the districts.
Aw,
Gibbers.
gibbers. Gibbers.
Had to bring up gibbers.
Robo Gibbers. Did we? Was Robo Gibbers before the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
they call this the
Pathfinders and
Lakewood
everything.
District. There's not
R.I.P.
really any
Gibbers.
lake there, and the trees are far away.
That's
I don't know why they
weird.
call it that.
You are hilarious,
Hey, buddy.
Ty-Ty.
Hey, buddy. You just walk.
His sauntered feet are
Which
just
one's
hurting
this
too
called,
much
Ty-Ty?
for this
Which one's
shit.
this?
That's where all the priests live.
Whoa.
I bet you're real familiar with that place, Ty Ty.
Holy shit.
Ah, Darkus.
Oh.
Dark
That's,
girl.
the priests do end up in a lot of holy shit, but so Ty is starting to really get on my last nerve here. So I'm gonna tell him one more time. Hey Ty, you're a nice kid and everything, but you gotta bring it down some.
Ty, what's that thing? What's that thing? What's that guy doing with that thing?
Oh, that's what is that guy doing? Oh, that's
He's making pizza.
can't think of
You don't know.
any fucking thing to make up on the spot.
He's throwing dough up into the air into a
He's
circular
walking
disc.
around with a
They
big
had-
stick
they
of
had-
pretzels on it, yelling, pretzel!
Pretzels, yeah.
Oh, and that lady's talking to that man. She's leaning into his car. What? Wow.
Why is
I
that other,
know, right?
They must be best friends.
that other car in the alley must have hydraulics because it's jumping real high.
This is the famous hooker district.
Right next to the castle.
What do
The
people
king
do
demanded
here?
a building.
Mostly the hookers.
Wow.
All right.
I'll build my own kingdom with hookers and booze.
So you get to the you do get to the castle gates, and you see a rather sizable castle-y looking thing in front of you behind the gates.
Is that the
Probably a
castle?
castle. Damn it.
It is a
Crystal
it's got very
castles.
it's got very rounded architecture. It's not a
Is it well rounded?
yeah. I mean it's
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It took extracurricular activities during its education.
We did volleyball.
Hearing its crystal classes.
Again,
We
guards
did
at the gate.
volleyball and
Oh, you little Tyre, these the guys you were bringing for Erdrin? Yes, they were. They're adventurers.
hello.
They said I was a bitch.
We said you were a nobleman. Remember how I
a
taught
noble
you?
little bitch.
Little bitch.
They kind of look a little bit. And, son, we're gonna have to teach you words.
You little bitch.
You little bitch.
Poor Ty.
Anyway,
Poor Ty-Ty.
Sorry, Ty Ty.
this is where I have to say goodbye, guys.
Oh, Ty, I'm going to miss you.
Y'all have a lot of fun in the castle. I'll be waiting if you want.
Okay,
if
here's
you want to
this-
hang out.
Wait, can
My
you not
Paul
come in the
Blart
castle?
DVD to remember me by.
Can you not come in the castle?
I have errands and things to do.
Are you not allowed in the castle?
His
Ty-Ty?
shoulders kind of.
He's gonna do air drain.
He goes,
Nice.
No, not anymore.
I'll never forget you,
not
Ty,
anymore.
and how
You
we
guys
talked
broke
about
up.
a couple things.
I'm rolling for intent.
They're having some relationship.
I'm curious
struggles.
about Ty-Ty's intent.
All right, good. Sure.
8 to Ty Ty.
8 plus my investigation, maybe?
It's your investigation.
Plus 4. 12?
You feel like he really likes you guys.
Oh,
Aw.
Tyty's got a girlfriend.
Like, you guys are really cool.
And it's us.
So
And he really hopes he sees you again.
Hey,
do I look really cool to him right now?
You look like less cool than everyone else
Why
because
do
you're
I look-
small.
Aww.
And he's always had a short complex anyway.
Okay,
So he wants to be more like the tall guys.
What I do-
Self-hating shorty.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna produce a flame real quick.
All right.
I'm gonna give him a little fire show real quick.
Flamin'.
Just be like,
Be like,
so I'm gonna roll for this because I want this to happen.
All right.
Hey kid,
I
watch
wanna,
this.
I want to do a little like snapping my fingers, be like, "Hey Ty, keep it cool." And like, just like flames like coming out of
geez,
it.
mister.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, come on, baby, let's do this.
Do you put on your fingerless gloves first?
All right, so that's 6.
Put on your fedora.
Can I use my like skill profile?
I watched a video
spellcraft.
on our cringe last night that was what's his name, Corey Feldman, doing the performance at like some little league baseball game with his like
I don't
Michael
have
Jackson
anything.
shit
I got
on.
Arcana.
Do you
but-
have flame spells?
Sad,
produce flame?
sad,
Oh, okay.
sad, sad.
So yeah.
it's a cantrip. I mean, it just
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
cantrip.
Lighter fluid shoots out of your sleeve.
But where'd the lighter fluid come from?
Throw oil everywhere.
Good
But
job, Gob.
to one up him, I am going to use prestidigitation to create a little actual flame, and then hand him the golden ring I got from that old man.
All right. He says, "Wow, you guys sure do like fire."
You
Thank
should
mister.
too, kid.
Fumbles
You
feels
should play with fire all you
One
can,
up, so
buddy.
he gives you his direction
We
stick.
just made a pyromaniac.
It's the most fun in the world. Here's a
He
ring.
takes
dot.
the ring and he just looks at it. Wow, a real adventurer ring.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
swing
here
my.
is
I'm gonna.
this.
I'm
It's my
gonna.
most precious possession. It's my stick that I throw and chew on.
I'm gonna swing my axe.
You could keep that.
I love that we're trying to like impress this stupid kid.
I'm gonna
Clog it up like.
I'm gonna
10
swing.
minutes.
I'm gonna swing my axe above his head and try and cut some of his hair.
It's going too far now.
No, please let this happen.
Do it.
And then we spend the rest of the season in jail.
Roll it, Dusty, before he says no.
Maria's the only one that lopped off a child's head, not me. No, oh God, no.
Okay, what am I rolling exactly? What
I don't know what you're rolling. The fuck are you rolling?
Seven. How about,
Do performance. What's your performance?
Oh my!
oh, that's not good.
No. Do.
Intimidate? Yeah, I'll do intimidate.
Okay.
This 6.
Why?
6. Do I cut any of his hairs off? do I nick his scalp?
Maybe you just completely fumble it up and just
You just
kind
scalp Tyty.
of, and you don't even get it over your head, and you just kind of
I don't want to kill the boy.
make some way for him not to die.
He's not ready. He's
I
not
just
ready.
slice his skull cap off like Hannibal Lecter. You know?
After they all hand
I
him,
just want to impress him.
after they all make flames for him and
Hand
hand
him
him,
all our
obviously,
garbage.
you just kind of run at him with an axe in your hand, just yelling gibberish. At this point, he kind of just takes off and runs away.
Marcus, too nice, dude. I would have had you murder that kid in front of everybody.
I'll say, no, Tyty, come back. I want to impress you.
Mark doesn't want to derail his entire campaign because Dusty does stupid shit on a whim.
It would have been so awesome if it would have worked out.
Hold on. I cast heroism on Tyty, which I have to touch him though.
Use your, throw your
At
rebel
this
arm.
point,
Just do it.
you hear a voice from behind the gate. Are you through torturing the child?
Not even close. Why the fuck did you try to cut some hair off of his head?
Just give him a spin cut goodbye.
Gotta quit this shit.
That doesn't even fucking make sense.
Funny thing, he's bald.
Okay, it's gone. It's out.
All right, you
They're
turn
all
around,
out. It's
turn
out.
around,
It's
and
done.
Airdrin is standing there behind the gate.
Oh my
like-
god.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
He's so disappointed in us.
Sorry.
I'll walk back all
Adrian.
sullen and sad that I didn't get to
We
get my
all
hair
like
cut.
dragging our weapons behind
in
us,
all
scraping on the
honesty,
concrete.
What did Airdrin expect? He went to a dock of a shitty town to get
Hey,
adventures? That's true.
Waterdeep is a nice town.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were all hanging out there. That makes it an hour.
Durant is a bustling
Yeah.
metropolis.
Yeah.
Cosmopolitan.
Marcus from Watertown.
You all travel to Waterdeep from your shitty towns.
You know what's going to be funny, though, is I bet, like, southern Oklahoma is going to get, like, Google Fiber before anywhere around
Oh,
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
It'll be their first taste of internet, and they just won't know what to do with it.
Alright, I'll fuck this. I
They'll
don't
try and
understand
eat
it.
the wires or harvest them for scrap metal.
I can't use this on my dirt farm.
Wait a minute.
That's more of a Texan.
I've already taken all the copper out of the attic in the neighborhood. Maybe I can take this wire. Internet wire.
Can I sell this for meth?
No. Can I smoke this wire?
I need to buy some more ammonia.
Guys,
Stealing copper, that's way too close to reality.
No, I don't give a fuck if there's Oklahoma.
Oh, go on, Matt. What were you gonna say?
Dear Oklahomans, we're sorry
No,
We
we're
ain't
not.
that you're from Oklahoma.
So what are we
Fuck
doing
you,
with Aaron?
Oklahoma.
Wow, this is gonna just keep going.
It says, if you've Aaron, if you've gotten all that out of your system, and
Maybe.
please
Please say that
please
we were
have gotten
just,
all that out of your
we
system.
were just standing in the middle of the courtyard, just making Oklahoma jokes. While Aaron just
Where
sits
the
there,
fuck?
just
What
like,
the fuck are you talking
you guys
about?
are such
what
assholes.
is Oklahoma? I don't even know.
Oh,
Dusty.
you don't even know.
You have to try to impress the king when we get in there.
That's true.
Make sure to show him your coolest moves, man.
That's right.
You look like you need a haircut.
No.
Wow.
I need you guys to do your very best to.
Well, not murder.
I
the
say
king.
you guys. I say mainly this guy. Do your very best. Can you maybe
pointed to Barilla.
can you maybe stand him in the back of the group?
Yeah, sure.
He's kind of
Don't
tall, though.
worry,
We can see
we're
over
ready.
everybody.
We are here to help the king. Your best adventurers,
I'm
most sexy, most honorable.
Looks down. He's kind of wringing his hands a little bit. He's like, okay.
I'm really
All right.
upset with how little faith you have in
Oh,
us.
he's the one who wanted me to hire foreign adventurers. It's out of my hands now.
Okay.
So, all right,
I am very foreign.
You've chosen the best.
let's head on in.
We four are in.
And also fumbles.
You guys head down
Also, our pet
a
fumble.
long, very ornate corridor.
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 Whose house is this?
You go in the corridor.
Y'all shut the fuck up.
This is my house.
My doors.
These are my doors. They're corridors.
Carving my name into them.
There are gleaming lamps all along the way.
are there any Carl doors around?
You also notice
No acknowledgement. Don't acknowledge.
you reach what appears to be the entrance room to the throne room. There are two large portraits, very large, like probably like 6 feet high or so,
Whoa.
on either side of the door. That you would assume, at least the more intelligent amongst you.
Hello.
You. Okay, Fritz assumes those look to be former kings. Two of them, to be specific.
Big bitches.
So wait a minute. You're telling me this here line only had 2 predecessors? That is not good roots to contain, maintain royal order over an entire group of people.
So do you guys
Yeah.
draw pictures of your weaklings up on the wall? Is this to trick enemies to make them think you're weak when you're actually not weak?
Again, I'm gonna need you to cut that shit out.
I'm just trying to figure out your culture. We're not from around. We strong where I come from. So.
Maria, you're embarrassing me.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Do I have to wear shoes in here? Because I can't wear shoes.
It should be fine.
Do I have to wear shoes in here? Because I ain't got shoes.
Just breathe.
Swamp
Cat,
calluses.
Okay,
I'll be in
please let us in. And the guards kind of left the door open. You guys walk into, again, a very large, very ornate throne room. There are tapestries all along the way that show, they kind of look like depictions of, they look like the men on the portraits outside, kind of holding hands in the air, receiving, like, just
I bet
glowing
they're
light
holding
from the sky.
And receiving.
Are there a lot of people around?
There are only a few guards standing by an empty throne.
That's it?
Is the king invisible?
He's an oglap.
He prefers to make an entrance.
That was a Final Fantasy VIII joke.
Oh, yeah.
So I walk in with my just
It's a Final Fantasy
Hands on my hips.
God damn it! Thanks, Mark.
Just walking in all
Hello.
proud and scholarly. I look really important.
That
As-
moment,
As Goat clops
after,
clop behind you.
after you guys all
My
arrive
thumbs
and
in my
stand-
overalls.
you stand for just long enough to go. So is the and then you hear trumpets.
Then a guitar solo that lasts for 5 minutes.
Sweet child of mine.
What is the dot deedly thing from? What is
That's
that?
from the SpongeBob training video, the
that's
Krabby
what I
Patty
thought.
training video.
Alright, so this guy like comes down from the rafters.
Yes.
It's me, King Diamond. Don't break
Erdrin kind of
listen to it.
Erdrin kind of gets down on one knee and sort of looks at all of you and makes a gesture
I
like
flop over.
I start doing
as-
this.
do as he
start
does. He
listening.
Whoa! Whoa!
kind of points his finger down.
I start cracking my knuckles.
Get on a fucking knee. You've never met royalty.
I sat on Carl's knee because you said get on a knee.
I live in a swamp, asshole. I get down on both knees and put my forehead on the ground.
I bend at a 90-degree angle, so my torso is now parallel with the ground.
Okay,
Are you looking up at the like ceiling or down at the ground?
Down
Can't
to
do a
ground.
simple fucking thing. We just can't.
I'm educated. I get on one knee and I bow just a little bit.
A man approaches
I sit Indian style,
a guy in a kind of
hands crossed across my chest.
in what looks like kind of an I'm saying the word ornate a lot,
Yeah,
but a guy in a
you
very
are.
flashy outfit, let's say,
ooh.
walks out.
Would you say it's ornate?
One who's holding no, I wouldn't. Holding a horn, he says, "Make way for King Telanthis Numeria, vessel of the Holy Light."
Okay.
Are we out of his way?
Yeah, you have. Okay.
Roger that, sir.
Steps to the side and
I bend my head upwards 90 degrees, and so I'm now a...
well, you're now just a straight tube
No, I
for
go,
anything to shoot right through.
I go up from the
Oh,
ground with my
God.
legs.
Yeah.
I go horizontal with my torso, and my head is sticking straight up.
That's horrifying, dude.
I get on the floor and walk the dinosaur.
Hello.
Hello.
That's really creepy.
Six
really
six men bearing
still sitting on your
the
knees?
sides and corners of a oh god, what do you call
What
it?
are those called?
A
What are they called?
not a pedestal,
The
but
mobile throne.
yeah.
A pederast?
Peter File.
No, that's what you guys are.
Pederast. Oh, right.
When you were touching the boy.
I can't remember
Yeah,
his name. I'm sorry.
Tyty's strong
Anyway,
calves.
they come carrying out
Prince
carrying the
Ali.
throne, the ark. I don't know, whatever the hell they're carrying.
The Ark.
What is that
It's on ark. I don't know. If
Don't
they call
open
them.
it up, guys.
It's like
Look
it's a
away.
mobile throne.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mobile phone.
That's right.
A mobile home throne. Oklahoma.
So they come out with this.
Mansion in Oklahoma.
Sitting on top of it is a very tall-looking human man with
It's a human, man.
very decadent golden and white
Ornate?
gleaming robes. I'm using synonyms. Fuck all of you.
It's a decorative.
Cool.
You should really ornate up your language, Mark.
His crown is kingly,
Very ornate.
Very ornate. It's it seems to be a gold crown, but it's also, you can tell it has veins in it
Ew.
of what looks to be
Dick.
some kind of silvery metal
An ornate.
that kind of glitters,
So
Crystal?
it's veiny.
Ugh.
thick and veiny,
Smells gross.
What do you mean by veiny?
like ore veins.
King sounds like a real
fingers
dickhead.
throughout the crown.
oh.
Veiny
Yeah.
fingers? This is the most horrifying crown
You say
ever.
fingers.
What was that metal that was being exported out of last campaign? Nundrite.
It's me, the king.
Well, the
You
one
liked my hat.
is it Noondrite?
It might be.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
You're noon right.
They set the king down gently on his portable throne in front of his real throne. He stands up, and his attendants kind of lift his
Does he use a
hold his
hover
robes
throne
for
to get
him
to his real throne?
as he situates. He looks to be a man, probably at his kind of middle age, like maybe in his early 50s or so,
Close
In
to
his
death, I
1600s?
see.
with a very well trimmed, kind of grayish
Pubis.
beard.
What's his name again?
Telanthis is, you can just call it for short.
Oh, I thought the city
Technically
was
the third.
Telanthis.
Ornately
It is.
trimmed.
Oh.
Yeah. I hate all of you. He sits down on the on the throne, on his actual throne.
He trips on his robe.
The carriers take the portable throne and kind of
Throw it in
go
the
out the other
ocean.
side of the hall with them.
Is it Telanthis or
Telanthis.
It doesn't matter.
It does
You
matter.
can mispronounce it. It'll be fine.
Telanthis.
Intentionally.
Fumbles gets back down on his knee and he says, "My liege."
Wow.
Robotip.
I am still on both knees with my forehead on the ground like this, and I say, "Senpai."
Jed is waiting for somebody to tell him heads up,
Senpai.
7 up. I keep my thumb up.
It's not like I like you or anything.
Tap his thumb.
Please notice.
Discreetly.
Please notice.
He says, the king kind of surveys the room. You may rise.
Thank you, your royal majesty. You do us the great honor of letting us gaze on your kingly visage.
It is quite ornate.
He kind of he looks to the side at the guards that are there and
Opulence
says,
is a good one.
"Guards, pallbearers, you may leave us. We tire of your presence."
Yeah, get out!
Tie tire.
Paul.
Carry your Mr. Blarts elsewhere.
They kind of nod and walk out slowly.
God, Paul Blot.
The last
you
one-
shout.
Last one leaves and you hear the door
His
close.
Segway leaves the room.
King kind of noticeably lowers his shoulders a little bit. Thank God, I hate all that shit. Anyway,
Little bitches.
Oh, I didn't make a Paul Bear joke.
Oh, next time. We're not done with the Blart.
Paul
We'll talk about it
Bearhoven?
next time.
so
Paul
What did you
Blartcast.
say?
Paul Bearhoven?
so you guys are the adventurers Erdrin hired, huh?
Best adventurers in land.
Oh.
And most sexy with ladies.
I'm sure, yeah. I can see that.
I touched a
Yes.
girl's boobie at a point.
It's true. Fumbles his best booby
You know what?
toucher.
I like this guy. This one in particular.
I like
She
that too.
fell and I caught her and I
Erdrin
touched
is just
the
kind
boob.
of... He kind of slightly touches his temple.
I can tell you're a real strong king. By your
This guy. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I brought you here. I know it's been a long trip.
Little bit.
Erdrin filled me in. Some shit
I
went
bet
down,
he
huh?
did.
You guys ran into some descendants. I think
They are
on
my
the
favorite
sea.
punk band. Rory gets it.
Yeah, I guess I should tell you guys a little about that.
Back after Milo went to college.
my grandpa kind of arrived at these islands about 70 years ago. Took everything over. There was some people that didn't like it too much. Also, they had like their worm god or some shit. I don't know. They
How old is this guy?
use it as 50s.
He's talking
Dude,
like a
Yeah.
kid.
Meta, this guy sounds like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. I like this
He
guy.
like
this guy.
turns his chair around and sits on it back.
Let's rap, kids.
Coolio style.
I have to sit like this ever since the accident.
So anyway, there, fellas,
That was MST3 guy.
pals o' mine. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Jesus.
You guys like
So,
friendship bracelets?
Oh,
Because I like friendship bracelets.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
was talking as
Talking about like a youth
thespian or
pastor.
whatever his name is.
As a thespian?
Yes.
Lesbians.
I forget what his name is. Sorry.
Thespian seagull.
Never mind.
I don't know what he's...
I have no idea.
I don't get it either.
I'm lost.
King
Yeah.
Telanthis.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
Telanthis. That's
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Thespian.
You're off by just a tiny hair. It's
Can I
okay.
feel your rose?
I
by
will cut
most
off
of the
that hair
letters.
with my ex.
You look really dirty, so don't. I'd prefer not. So anyway.
I pull up a chair and turn it back around just like he has his.
Your Royal Majesty, what quest would you like to send us, your humble servants and warriors, onto?
This guy, he's hilarious.
This king's giving off a real, like, Dave, just...
Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl vibe.
Dave Grohl.
King Dave Grohl.
King Dave Grohl the Third.
No, I was gonna say Dane Cook. It seems like Dane Cook.
Cook.
Dane Cook mixed with Dave Grohl. You got it.
Wow. Okay.
Cooking some
So
Dave
anyway, yeah.
Grohl.
So the people that lived here, we
So
kind
my dad
of
was here and he was like, "Phew." All right, keep going. Sorry.
once we took over, we brought the light to this island.
That was nice of you.
And we had to get rid of them and their old ways, and they had a lot of weird beliefs. They thought this island was a god, like the island itself. I don't know. You'd have to talk to them,
Fucking
know,
dirt,
right?
they're so stupid.
but don't talk to them because we killed most of them.
It was like,
Uh.
it's dumb when you know the light is a god.
Oh yeah.
Right, that makes sense.
So how many volcanoes are on this island? Our science friend Fritz has discovered at least 20 volcanoes.
You just there's one volcano, just one.
Just one. Yeah, that's right.
Scratch out 20.
It's a hypothesis, guys.
Close, Fritz, close.
But anyway, yeah, the reason I brought you guys here, I'm sorry about all that. Thank you for getting me a little bit of the nundrite. We've been needing that.
We got you. We got you, buddy. You know, slide it on.
You didn't bring any of the crow oil, did you?
I don't
Your
know.
liege,
if
I
we
brought a
got
gift
to
worthy
that.
of a
we were
king.
gonna, but
It
then
was
Erdrin
standing
said
up,
that
the
we
mighty
shouldn't
blood.
do it. And we were like, your king's gonna want some of this crow oil.
It is
Oh,
made
don't worry
of the
about it. It's
finest
just-
cardboards.
I like to sprinkle a little bit. I like to spritz my salad with
I
it.
do apologize, your mighty majesty, for our mistake.
Really, it's fine. You guys are here for much
We
more
are not
important matters.
worthy of your visage.
You didn't even open my present.
So anyway, let's get down to.
I'm just
Beans
gonna
and
leave it over here.
potatoes.
He kind of puts one leg up on the chair, like he looks like a Republican congressman or something on the,
fart
on
comes
the
out, he's
campaign
like,
trail.
"Oh, God,
It's like,
check that
let's
one
get
out.
let's get
That's
down to
like
brass tacks, guys.
I have to say, I really enjoy our ambassador of the swallow of the bog over here, the swamp.
So, members of my council have been dying.
I'm sorry.
A
He
lot.
turns his head on backwards.
From what?
Yeah, he does.
Well, that's kind of why I needed to hire outsiders. I suspect
The volcano?
close.
Old age?
Weakness,
All of that may be the case,
fatigue.
but I. Whoa there, buddy.
A general sense of sadness.
You guys are
Always.
really eager, and I like it.
Best adventurer.
Let me
and
give
the
you all the info first.
Really? Everyone hates us.
They've been dying under mysterious, violent circumstances.
Probably couldn't defend themselves, I see.
Well, I mean that'd be the case if you die violently, obviously. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, good head on this guy's shoulders.
Yes.
What is he like your
best.
leader?
Well, Fumbles is our official leader, but
I mean, whatever works for you.
I'm sorry I chewed on your standing.
We apologize if any chewing took place during our visit to your glorious kingdom.
You want me to put it up by your big chair there where you can see it all the time?
our leader is very orderly, tactile. It's how he communicates and feels the world around him.
I once stuck a penny in my mouth and they had to pull it out, so I didn't swallow it.
Got stuck in the molar.
That
It
was
there
not
for weeks.
That was not a fun 6 hours. He fought and fought and fought to keep that penny.
Let me just, I'll fill you guys in a little bit. The very first one to go was my personal assistant, Lindrick.
Very weak name.
He was, well, careful there. He was a dear friend.
I like that. Careful there, buddy.
He's a dear friend, I'm a goat friend.
It's okay. You will be strong now with us around.
Oh, don't worry about my strength.
Okay.
I assure you, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm not worried.
So humble.
But it started with Lendrick. It's kind of moved around through. It was kind of weird. It went through the members of my council. A few of the higher up in the town guard, have been brutally slaughtered at night.
Woe is them, your gracious majesty. Our hearts go out to you and their families.
Oh. So yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys personally and let you know why you're here. Tell you I appreciate it, but I suspect
You're welcome.
Suspect that there's some internal. There might be.
Damaging.
I suspect there might be some factions within my own people. Sadly,
Is it
enough.
Erdrin?
I say,
Erdrin is standing right there.
He just looks at you like the fuck.
I definitely don't trust Erdrin. He's a shady fellow.
Erdrin's a good guy. He's a little uptight, but we need him around.
Everyone's against him. He's just standing right there.
I mean, ever since his dad went missing. I mean,
I say,
asshole.
I
he's
suspect
been my
you.
loyal follower.
I'm sure his dad disowned him long ago.
It's a little fucked up, buddy.
I'm
What
not
was-
his father,
What was Carl?
and I'm glad of that.
What did Carl say?
God.
Erdrin's fucking dick.
I said I suspect a Q.
A cute what?
Q?
A Q.
Q.
A coup.
I hope the queue advances. Because I'm tired of sitting in this line.
I was like, a queue of people? Queue of...
I hate the DMV, guys.
Tut, tut,
God.
get in line. Queue up. Queue up.
Down with the old QQ.
Anyway, Erdrin does have the rest of the info, so I'm going to let him fill you in on specific areas, names. But yeah, that's
So
what I need.
terrible
I
at
need,
explaining things.
outsiders. Because I suspect that there might be something going on within my council. So that's why I've called you guys.
Okay, well, let's just get down to brass tacks, as you say. Let's pay on
Talk
this
some
job.
turkey.
He puts his own foot on a stool,
A stool that appears out of nowhere.
rolls up his shirt sleeves.
I don't wear a shirt. I just have overall bottoms on.
He just makes the gesture even though he doesn't have a shirt. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Gonna stretch
Takes
out
his
my...
glasses off that he didn't have that he put on just a second ago.
I will open the coffers, and believe me, it's a trade city, so we have quite a bit to offer. I would say, depending on
Can you open up your sneezers
how
too?
nice...
I want to go home.
Look how much he cracked himself up.
He is beat red.
It's just because how disappointed Mark looked.
He still looks like it, too. There's just sadness on his face. Everyone laugh at Mark's sadness.
More, please.
Were you crying?
I expected better,
Crying?
Matt. I expected better.
Crying.
God damn it. That's
I'm
great.
sorry.
Okay, he was gonna open up his coffers. What was his offer?
Coffer.
400 gold to eeach of you,
Deal.
and further employment.
I
depending
give
on
him
how
400 gold.
satisfactorily you.
You give him 400.
Deal.
Okay.
Believe me, I can make you very rich men.
If I was a rich
Oh,
You can make me a
glorious
man?
King Telanthis.
My
we
mama let me
accept
come back
your
home and live with her
humble
for a
Well,
man.
there's only one way to make you a man, son, and probably need to head back a couple districts for that.
Yeah, man, we noticed there's a lot of people having sex in alleys not too far from here.
Well, I mean, it's an island.
Whore Island.
I don't really get how that's an answer, but okay.
I say Gibber District.
So anyway, yeah, that's all. Thanks for coming down. Hope you don't die.
Did you say crumbing down?
I hope you don't die too, Royal King, oh grandest
There
king.
goes
Wait, notice if I just go.
attendance return, and they hear. Yeah, playing their
Was some guy making that noise in his mouth?
Just some guy in the
Chuck
corner.
Mangione.
Surprise, you're listening to Nerd Poker all along!
Is that a Nerd Parker joke? Nerd Parker
Absolutely.
crew?
They've been beaten out for months.
Fuck! God damn it, Dusty.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So they come out
We wouldn't be here without them.
like alive.
They
Wouldn't be
were our
alive
mothers.
without them. They are our
Brian
mothers.
Poston breastfed me for months.
Brian Posehn actually saved my dad from getting bit in the crotch by a snake, so...
It's true. He put his crotch in the way.
He's a brave, kind man.
So yeah, they return, load the king back up on their stretcher thing. We're gonna figure out. We're gonna find out what that's
Everybody
called.
could have Googled
Their
it. It's the
cabana.
future. We have phones.
Take him to the castle ICU.
Oh, we weep for our king who has been injured during this conversation.
He will go to the very ornate ICU of the kingdom to be nourished by the royal ventilator.
He will go to the local hospital due to the
We
fact
will
that
make
his
sure
insurance is
that
not
he
taken.
neither coffers nor wheezers.
May his kidneys be dialyzed in the most gracious of manners.
Everybody sign his standee,
Many
with a
pleasers
get well
come.
soon message.
May his catheter be
full of glistening,
small and
golden
bendy.
urine.
I can't.
His
I
catheter
can't.
be thin and lubed.
May his nipples be gloriously droopy at all times.
Gross.
Thus
Slightly
saith-
inverted.
Slightly inverted. For your pleasure.
All right.
So what about coffins? What?
So he
So-
leaves, and I turn to Airdrin. I'm still stooped over with my head sticking straight up. So I'm just looking at Airdrin's like navel, basically, just saying, "What do we do now?"
Well,
Sorry for calling you out there in front of the king.
no, I mean that was fucked up, but thanks. You guys did good otherwise. Good job.
We thought that as your official team that you hired, we would want the king to know every concern that we had. We had to
Oh,
tell him.
that's great. That's great.
We're doing it for you, Erdrin. You're welcome. We hope we didn't let you down.
You're welcome.
I really did not say thank you.
You're welcome.
We accept your thank you.
You're welcome, Airdrin.
We accept your silent thank you.
You're welcome.
We didn't have to do it, but we did it for you, buddy. You're welcome.
So
We're
trying to-
your best interest.
we're trying to figure out who the next target is going to be.
Probably you.
I was thinking it.
You can't hurt my best friend, Edwin.
He's only hurting himself.
What am I looking at?
Oh, I can't fucking say
Mantum? Mantum.
A mantum?
Mantum.
Is that the portable crown or portable throne?
All crowns are portable.
It's gonna be the
God.
how-to
Damn
pronunciation.
I'm not the DM. Don't make fun of me. I'm just kidding.
Yes, that is
Mantum.
portable throne, a mantum.
Mantum.
Do you like my mantum?
I only
If
let
they-
the prettiest boys carry me on my mantum.
You know, I heard that they had one of them on the Star Trek movies, and it was called a Mantum Ray.
Star Trek movies.
Apparently, the mobile throne is called a Cedia
No,
Yes.
Mantum.
No,
Dictoria.
Mantum.
Gastatoria. Gestatoria.
Let me see.
Sedia. Yeah, it's not,
I know. I'm seeing if I can pronounce it.
I don't know. Get Latin all over.
Oh,
on
and
this.
the mantum is like where the Pope lives, or
Yeah.
the Pope sits when
Yeah.
he does the things. The area of the Pope. City Gestatoria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fancy
or
seat.
or a gestatorial chair.
yeah.
That's not quite. Yeah, it's close.
Sorry, it's not as fancy
uh,
as your fat cat throne.
We're looking at the Pope. I don't know if popes and kings ride the same thing. Well, the Pope now rides a Pope mobile.
Yeah.
That's true.
Popmobile.
You
That
about,
was Rory
you about to
saying
get
that for a
poped.
Pope, you riding the pope hole, boy.
You down.
This Pope's cool, or I
Oh,
make
no, it's
rape
a
jokes.
litter.
He totes is.
A litter.
A litter, yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
The thing
Is
that,
that,
they
is
said.
that what you call
Like
a
they
group
carry,
of popes?
you can carry an ark
a
in
litter
it,
of popes.
or
I don't know,
anything
that's-
where you have people like pick up a little stick. It's the
Tweet us at Party Roll and
like-
tell us what you carry a king on.
I like my version better.
Yeah. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Albie.
my kingly
Okay.
golf cart.
Albie, would you just be quiet for a while?
Be cool.
Trying to
Be
make
cool.
a show.
Just strangle the fucking cat.
You're embarrassing us in front of our listeners.
Fuck off, Albie.
Whoa,
God
too
damn
far.
it, Albie.
Too far,
don't-
Steven.
Sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
Watch the
Sorry.
language. Watch it.
Sorry.
He's been in therapy lately, I think, because we
Sorry.
yell at him too much.
They have
Sorry.
cat therapists. Apparently.
Just because I yell at him an inch in front of his face.
Should I hold his face in my face and scream as loud as I can?
I'll just push it in my mouth a little bit and just use my teeth and put just a little bit of pressure on his nose.
We hold him underwater and put a turtle on him.
We can put a turtle on that.
I'm surprised the kid didn't have dead cats he messed with. It seems like more of a thing for serial
That you
killer
know of.
training.
Just swinging a dead cat.
His clothes were probably made of cat like fur that he knitted
You
together.
can't swing a dead cat without finding a dead turtle.
Say, wait a minute. Weren't we playing D&D?
No, never.
Oh yeah.
We've never done that
We were supposed
Not
to go do things.
once.
We were supposed to go get gyros, remember?
So yeah,
Delicious.
What year?
I don't know.
2016.
I'm sorry, that was really bad.
The Gyro Zone.
that's about time to go, right? I think that's.
Yeah, that's in this
that's
episode.
it.
Good night, folks.
What's our time?
What time is it? It's,
We've got 5.
54?
oh
leave
shit!
Rory.
I was right. Okay.
I've got some
So, yeah,
autoerotic asphyxiation to do.
Wow.
You
Okay.
got a night plan, huh?
Night plan out.
So it's
So,
still
yeah.
basically early afternoon, early morning.
Yeah, he says
that we've done all this.
He's for the last hasn't been striking every night, but it's been pretty frequent.
Sorry you're having bad luck with the ladies.
It or them.
No.
We
the
don't
murders.
You should probably take some antacids if it's getting every night.
Where are they getting murdered at?
know. In their homes.
In their homes?
Or in the streets if that's where they happen to be.
Do you know
We're trying to figure out a pattern.
We should stay up
Who
all
was
night
last-
near the next guy's room.
who was last murdered?
Like hide.
Like sleep in his bed with him.
Well, they're all councilmen. His name was Rick.
Are you a councilman?
I'm not.
Okay.
I personally report to the king.
How many
I'm
councils
an
left?
agent of the king. There are 3 councilmen left, or council people.
We
if you
can
will.
cover all 3.
And there are
Just have to like hide
there are several guard captains.
and watch them in their beds.
Have guard captains been
I like
killed?
this idea.
Some of them.
Probably the weak ones, which are all of them.
The little bitches.
We'll
The
just take
littlest bitches go
walkie-talkies, so
first.
if somebody sees
Anyway,
the
he-
guy, we'll just call him on
he-
our walkie-talkie.
Pulls out a list. He goes, "Okay, this is everybody we suspect will possibly
Well,
be next."
Steven's tired.
There's about 8 names on the list.
Okay, we have 5 people. I'm thinking this out loud, meta. We have 5 people. We have 3 councilmen who need protecting. I don't think there's anyone that's going to be done more. So I'd say we protect 3 councilmen.
So we kidnap them, put them in a room together so we can protect them.
Well, if we put them somewhere they're not supposed to be, it might not come.
Well, if
2, 2, 1.
if they're dead before he can get to them,
Then they can't be
Murder.
killed.
Then there's no reason to do anything.
So let's
just go
murder
home.
all but 1 councilman and then I'll protect him.
yeah,
Killed
that-
can't be killed again.
we'll go and we'll slaughter all the city guards.
I'm afraid we're gonna
and we'll
Scooby-Doo it up
slaughter
on
all
this
but
one,
one of the
'cause-
councilmen and Airdrin, I guess maybe.
If we don't everything doesn't look normal, it might not come.
I don't think it's gotta look normal for me.
God
I
damn.
say we dress up Fumbles like a councilwoman and see if they come.
That's not a bad idea.
Somebody will find me attractive.
Fumbles the sexiest boy there is.
But do you have even
Goat
like
boy.
an inclination as to who might be next on the list?
We really don't.
Oh, hang on, let me
As
see if
far
I
as
can do
we
a
can
girl
tell,
voice.
there hasn't really
Hello,
been
I'm
much of a
Fumbles. This is
pattern.
my girl voice.
That's it. You
Yeah,
nailed
good
it.
job.
I'm a councilwoman.
I'm councilwoman
Okay,
from this
well, I'm
island and not
thinking-
from somewhere else.
Carl over here's probably got the best idea of splitting up into pairs and each
Split
one
the
of
party roll.
going into and hanging out with one
But
council
someone
person.
will be alone.
It's okay, that wasn't
Airdrin
Fumbles'
can
idea
go with
or
them.
anything. That was Carl's idea, not mine.
So there's-
Not Fumbles' idea.
There's pairs for
I don't,
everybody.
I don't care if I don't get
I
credit.
vote.
Delicious.
Delicious pears.
And we hand out walkie-talkies
I'm
so
a
we can all
pair.
talk to each other.
I turned my Walkman on.
That was also not Fumbles' idea.
I drink my old Milwaukee talkie.
Delish.
And that was Party Roll.
Can I hang out with Airdrin so I can get away from these people?
You can. Yeah, I think actually he prefers you of anybody in the group.
What
like,
have
yeah,
I ever done
I'll
to
go with the
Airdrin?
I guess you didn't really do much.
I've only tried to make him stronger as a person.
By beating him down,
He needs-
emotionally and physically.
He needs my help.
Okay, well, I guess next time on Party Roll, we're going to figure out who tries to get
Snuggles
assassinated.
too.
We might solve the mystery.
Who gets killed? Will it be a
Rewrite
councilman?
history,
Will it be Captain
the
Guard?
girl
Will it be both? I don't know. They'll all die.
Touch my butt, I'm a ducktail.
Zoinks.
Listen, nerds. If you can kickstart a fucking 80s film called Kung Fu Fury, you can kickstart our fucking podcast. Yeah! pieces of shit. Fuck all of you, dickholes. So I'll tell you what, I'll do you a favor. I'll take a couple of your fucking shitty bucks from your stupid McDonald's job. Go down to the corner, buy me a hookah, have a blow me, and spend the rest of the night, alright? Quick blow joy and I'll be on my way.
If you'd like to support our show, please visit us at partyrollpodcast.com. You can donate to our Patreon. You can visit us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Thank you very much.
I think we got what we need.